My girlfriend's little brother needed a ride home from school. 4 hours later, her father was at my apartment door with 2 police officers. I was coming back from the campus gym when I saw them posted up outside my unit. Her dad, arms crossed, and 2 uniformed officers checking the number on my door. "That's him," her dad said, and his voice had nothing in it I recognized. The older officer stepped forward. "Are you Adrian?" "Yeah, what's going on?" "We need to speak with you about allegations involving a minor, providing money and substances to a 15-year-old. My whole body went cold. "What? To who?" Her dad's face went dark red. "You know exactly who. My son. You picked him up from school today. Nobody gave you permission to be anywhere near that school. Dana asked me to get him. She had a lab until 6. I dropped him at your house at 3:40. Let's do this inside," the second officer said. My hands shook so badly I could barely get the key in. Inside, the older officer opened a notepad. "We have a statement from the minor claiming you've been meeting him privately, giving him cash, vape products. He says it's been going on for months. That's not— I've met this kid maybe 6 times, always with his sister." Her dad shoved his phone at my face. "Screenshots, a cash app history with my first name on the account. Transfers, 40 here, 60 there. Messages, don't tell your dad, same spot Thursday. That's not my account. Look at the handle, that's not even— Then why does he have your name in his phone?" Her dad snapped. I grabbed my phone and called Dana. It rang out. Called again. Voicemail. She answers on the second ring, always, unless she's in lab with her phone in a locker, which is exactly where it was and exactly how it looked like she was avoiding this. "Girlfriend's not picking up," the second officer noted, and wrote something. "Because she's ashamed," her dad said. "She probably can't even look at what you are." "Sir, I have never given that kid anything but a ride." The older officer cut in, flat and professional. "School resource footage shows your vehicle at the east lot at 3:12. Engine running, 11 minutes before dismissal. Because I was early. Who's late picking up a kid? If this was arranged, why does the father know nothing about it?" Every answer I gave sounded worse than the question. And then my roommate's door opened, and Theo stepped out in his headphones, took in the uniforms, and froze. "You aware of any of this?" the officer asked him. "Your roommate spending time with a high school student? Money changing hands?" Theo's eyes went wide. No, I don't know anything about anything." He said it too fast and went back in his room, and I watched the officers trade a look that buried me another 6 feet. Her dad got close to my face. "What did you get my son into? He's been lying for months, sneaking out. Money I never gave him. Now I know where it came from. I swear to you." The door burst open. Dana came through it still in her lab coat, dragging her 15-year-old brother by the sleeve. His face was blotchy and wrecked from crying. Hers was pure fury. "Tell them," she said, "word for word what you told me in the car." He was shaking. "I'm sorry, Adrian, I'm so sorry." "Tell them." I made it up. It came out in a sob. "He never gave me anything. I faked the account name. Dad kept asking where the money came from, and I panicked, and Adrian was the only person who wouldn't get in real trouble. I thought it would just, go away." The room went completely silent. "Where is the money coming from?" the older officer asked quietly. "It's complicated," the kid whispered. "You wouldn't understand." Dana held her phone out to the officer. "My texts from this morning, me asking Adrian to pick him up. Timestamps." The officer scrolled, and his whole posture changed. He looked at me. "You're free to go. We're sorry for the—" Her dad had gone gray. The rage drained into something much worse to watch. He whispered. "Son, I brought the police to an innocent man's home." He turned to the kid. "But you're going to tell me right now what you've been doing for that money." That's when Theo's door opened again. He had his jacket on and his car keys out. "I gotta head out," he said. "Forgot I have a thing." The kid's head snapped up. His face went white. "Theo, wait!" he blurted and slapped both hands over his mouth. The older officer stopped writing. He turned very slowly toward my roommate, who was standing frozen in the doorway with his keys in the air. "Sir," the officer said, "let's talk about the thing you forgot."